Ruler School is brought to you by Happy Little Hug Factory and these amazing patrons. Extra special thank you to guest lecturer patrons Brody Harris and Lance Albertson. Thank you for your support. Enjoy the video. Hey there everyone, DMO73 here, bringing you the deck list for the Green Dragon Rush that was designed by Zach and played earlier this week. Super fun list. It's really cool to see someone making use of the rulers from Vingolf 3. Never really got to see a lot of use for them, so it's pretty cool to see this not in the utilized not in the Wendy OTK variant. It's a very different style. It's still very Rush, which ironically enough is kind of what Wind Magic Guardian is kind of designed for, other than the red one that happened for a while with Maribella. But this is just a very different take with a lot of green turn things sideways, so pretty cool. So let's go ahead and jump in. Obviously Guardian of Wind Magic Stones pretty much never going to perform Judgment for 5, Energizes for green, Resonance for Wind Magic Stones, where target resonator you control can tap to produce any color. So this means that your things like CL or Tama can draw you a card and then later on be ramp, which I think is pretty interesting. So you can ramp with them and then sack them to also deal damage. So you can kind of get a lot of really neat uses out of it. Going into the stone deck, it's 10 wind magic stones and 4 spirit stones. This card counts as a wind magic stone, which is great. And then you can sack it to draw cards. And this deck doesn't, outside of the CL and stuff, it does have a good amount of draw power, but the spirit stones just help it a little bit more. And then we run 3 CL Familiar McKay. So it's one of our cats that cantrips, but it gets to dig you the top 3 cards. 4 Tamas because it cantrips. Little Red, the Fairy Tale of Air, because it's your big kind of heavy hitter. It's got swiftness really very easily, and it gets very very big very quickly. Red Riding Hood for the same reason. She helps you to ramp, as well as she's a very cheap quick cat. She's a very cheap hitter. She has swiftness, first strike, and precision. 3 Lorites to be able to cancel effects, as well as the Lorite 7 Disciples to make use of Lorites that stick around on the field. Vivian, the Envoy of Rebirth, as a way to recur cards. Frigg as a way to recur more cards, same kind of idea. Jupiter for a little bit of a bomb heavy hitter on the upper end. 4 Seed of Rebirth, because this deck has a lot of 1-drops and 2-drops and can make some pretty interesting plays off of it. For instance, you can Seed of Rebirth into a Little Red and a Red Riding Hood. You could Seed of Rebirth into a Tama and a CL. You could Seed of Rebirth into a CL or a Mickey and a Little Red Fairy Tale of Air. You have a lot of ways to be able to make use of Seed of Rebirth and get a lot of value off of it. So this deck runs 4. 3 Fairer Spell, 2 Severing Winds as more of a cancel package. 3 Windblade, because this card gets kind of a lot of damage very quickly with how many wind magic stones you have. 3 Magic Stone Analysis to help you ramp, and 1 Favorable Winds as a kind of an extra card just to help you ramp even further. You could cut this card, as you are at 42 cards in the main deck, but this is just the list that Zach decided to run. So there you guys have it. Let me know what you guys think, or if you have a different idea for something you could do with Guardian of Wind Magic Stone, or maybe one of the other Guardian of Magic Stones, in the comment sections down below. And until next time, this is DMO73 signing off.